Hello students, so today we will learn SQL functions. Some of the SQL functions we have already done, just like the text functions, then we have done some of the math function. Now before that I want to discuss some more about SQL function. Now there are so many inbuilt functions in SQL, and if we broadly divided the function, then we can categorize them into two parts. One is a single row function, they are also termed as a scalar function, and another is the multiple row function or group or aggregate function. So single row functions work with single row at a time, and it will result only it will give a result of every single row, like the length functions where we pass the parameter of a string and it will give you the length of a particular string. So these are functions just return the value from a single row, and the multiple row functions are the functions which give you the result after doing certain type of processing from a group of rows. Okay. For example, if we use a sum functions, then it will give you the sum of the value from a numbers of rows. Okay. Count function, it will give you the how many numbers are there in from a particular range of rows. Okay, all these things we will discuss in detail later section, but if we classify them, then we can classify into two parts. One is the single row function, another is the multiple row functions. Okay, the most of the single row functions we have already discussed, like the math functions, then we have done the text functions in our previous videos. Okay, today we will do another part of a single row functions which are the date functions. Okay, and maybe in the next video we will start with the multiple row function. Okay, let us begin. Now date function. Date functions are the functions which operate on the date data type, means the data type are in the form of date. Okay. So in MySQL, when we will give you the date, it will come in the format of, first of all it will the year, then month, then the day of that particular date of that particular day. Okay. Now the first date function is the now function. Now function, what it does? It just returns the date and time of the execution of the function. It will give you the exact date and the time at which you have execute the function. It does not take any type of parameter. This is a non-parameterized. We don't have to pass any value for it, because it will just give you the date of the current date and time of the functions, or the current date and time at that particular point where you have execute the function. Then same is the current date and current date. So in here what it will return, in the previous one it has returned both the date and time, but if you call the function current date, CURDATE, current date, or also you can use current underscore date, also you can use current date without the function sign. Okay, it will do the same type of work. What it will do, it will just give you the date of that particular terms or of that particular date when you have the execute the function. Okay, the first one, see now when we have called the now function, it is just giving you the date of that particular time. Okay, now function, date of that particular time. Here my system date was not adjust, so it had come as 2009, and it is also shown the current time. Okay, now if you call a car date, okay, it will give you only the date, it is not showing you the time. So see why I have done 3, because same type of function will be done by the 3 function, either if you call car date or current underscore date, or if you call current date without the function sign, then also it will give you the same thing. Then comes the another function is a date function. Date function, what it will do, it is a parameterized function. It will just take one date as a parameter and it will just give you the date part of the date time expression. Now here in the example you see select date, I have written in the example from the table 2020/31/19. Okay, here it is a printing mistake. 31 cannot be the date of the day, cannot be the month date. Okay, but here you see in the function, in the example what I have done, select date 2020 slash dash 12 dash 31. 12 is 2020 is a year, then 12 is the month and 31 is the day, and I have also given the time, but from that it will just give you the date part. It will just extract the date part from the date time expression. Similarly, from the month, here month function is there. What it will give? It will just return the numeric month of the date passed. So, you have passed certain date here, so it will give you the numeric month of that particular date. So, the numeric month here I have passed 2020, then dash 05 dash 12. So, if you pass like this, it is giving you the value as 5. It is giving you the numeric month of the date passed. So, month name, it will just similar like the month only, but instead of the numeric value, it will give you the name of the month. So, as I have written here, select month name, then I have given the date, I have passed the date as the argument. So, it is giving, as it is a 5, this is giving you the month name May. Next R is a year. Year function means extract the year of the date passed. Similarly, like the month, it will just extract the year of the date. Okay. Day returns the numeric day of the date passed. So, it will just return the numeric day of the date passed. Whatever date you have passed, it will just give you the numeric day of that particular date. Okay. And day name, it will not give you the numeric day, but the name of the day of the date passed as an argument. So, let us see the example here. First one year, what I have done, select year, then I have written here, see I have written here the 2020 0531. So, according to this date, it is giving you the year as 2020. Similarly, for the day, select day, here I have given 2020 0531. So, it is giving you the day function returns a numeric day of the date passed. So, what is the numeric day? 31. But if I write here day name, so day name, the 31 month, day of the month May 2020 is Sunday. It is giving you the day, name of the day. Okay, understood? Now, next is, so these are the actually the these are all the functions which are according to your syllabus. This is given in your syllabus. Other than that, there are other some more date functions. You can go through this chart. Day of month returns the day of the month from 1 to 31. It will give you the day of the month of the date you have passed here. Okay. Day of week, it will give you the weekday index of the argument. Day of year, it will give you the day of the year. Okay. It will just give you what is the number of the day from the particular year from 1 to 366. What is the numeric day number? Okay. System date returns the current date and time. So, it will also give you the current date and time means what is the exact date at that particular time when you have called a function. Okay. So, for all these functions I have done the practical. You just can go through it and you can do in your computer also and just check. So, day of the month, what it is? Day of the month. So, it is 31. Why it is 31? Because day of the month, it is calling what is the day of that particular month, it is 31. Next is a day of the week. So, it is from 31, 31 is a day of the week means what is a particular day, the weekday is Sunday. So, 31 was a Sunday. Okay. So, it is just giving the day of the week. So, day of year, it will just give you the day of the year from 1 to, if it is a leap year 366, from 1 to 366, what is the day number of that particular date. System date, it is giving you the system date. So, these are things we have done in now function also. So, now also function also giving you the same value and system date also giving you the same value. But what there is certain difference between now and system date. Now, what is the difference? Let us see. So, date difference between the function now and system date. So, now function returns the begin time of the SQL statement, whereas this date function returns the execution time of its own, that is what time it started to execute. Means now time, it will give you the exact time with the date when you have called a function, but system date will give you the exact time and date after completion of the function. Means now function will give you the time when you have started the function, and system date will give you the time when the function has completed its execution. Okay. For this, let us see one example. Look at here in the example, I have done first of all the first example I have called a function select now comma sleep comma now. So, 3 function I am calling together now same function. Now, what is the use of the sleep? Sleep is also an inbuilt function which just make a time difference, means it will give just make your system to stop for certain amount of time which you have passed it as a argument in the function. So, sleep 5 means it will wait for 5 seconds after before giving you the output. Okay. If you write this sleep 2, it will wait for 2 seconds. Okay. So, select now, first of all it will execute, then it will execute sleep, it will wait for 5 seconds, then again the now function will execute. Understood now? So, now function we have started here. So, this function is given here is a date and this is the exit, this is the date which is executed after 5 seconds. Okay, it will always give you the 0 because it is not giving you any output, it will just wait for 5 seconds. Again the same date means it is just shown you at what time it has started. Okay. So, as it is a very small time, so it just now function this 3 functions has been executed at the same time. So, this time and this time are same. Okay, means it is just giving you the time at which this function is started its execution. Now, see this system date here I have called system date, and again I have you called a function sleep means it will wait for 5 seconds, again system date. So, at first when I have called the system date, it will give you the exit time when it has completed the function. So, this is a function time when it has completed, then it will wait for 5 seconds and this function again it will take some time to complete. So, it is taken how many time? 5 seconds. See 18 plus 5 it is 23. So, this is a difference, means now will give you the exit time when it was called, but system date will give you the exit time when the function has been executed. I think you have understood now. So, based on this discussion, I have given here some question for your practice. So, all the date functions are easy, but you have to practice a lot because they look similar, but certain small differences are there depending upon the day of the year, day of the month. So, you have to practice a lot. So, depending upon the discussion, I have given these 3 questions. Just do it and just give me the answer in the comment box. Okay, thank you, and we will again meet with our next video related to aggregated function. Okay, thank you.